And that's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get things working proper for y'all. You know, sometimes you got to be able to see how things work for you. You know what I'm saying? So we are actually working today. Y'all see, I'm looking over here at the computer. That's yeah, over here. I'm looking at the computer action. You know, trying to do some things a little different. You know what I'm saying? Do some things a little different. Give y'all a couple different angles. You know, so I am working my system right now. System's called the Mevo. Mevo's actually pretty dope right now. So should be able to kind of give y'all just some different vantage points as I go live from the Mevo. So it's just a little pop-up event. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hope y'all doing well. Hope y'all having a great day. Hey, let me ask you a question real quick, while I got you here. You know what I'm saying? Since I got you here, may as well ask you a question. Have you ever had somebody who just got on your very last nerve? You know what I'm talking about? Like people who, like when I say get on your very last nerve, I mean like for real, get on your very last nerve. Have you ever had that happen? Whether it be at home, whether it be at work, but you have people who are just, working your nerves. My mama says like the very last nerve. I don't know about you, but honestly, there are times when we just have those kind of situations happen for us. So while I have you here, let me just give you a couple of things that you can do, right? If people are getting on your very last nerve, what should you do? Let me go and help you. First thing is all about self-awareness, right? You got to become self-aware. You have to understand what's going on. You have to be able to acknowledge your own emotions. You got to recognize that you're becoming irritated, that you're becoming frustrated, and you got to identify the things that are triggering you, right? There are certain things that without a shadow of a doubt, those things are going to trigger you. They literally are, right? If I'm driving in my car and somebody cuts me off, I know that thing is going to trigger me. I just know that's how it works. It's going to trigger me. I'm going to get frustrated. I know that's going to happen. So you have to become self-aware by asking yourself the question, what are the things that are triggering you? What are the things that are going to make you maybe act out of character? That is all about self-awareness. It's all about knowing and understanding thyself. So if you got people who are working and getting on your very last nerve, one of the things that you can do is to become self-aware and understand what is actually going on and why you are feeling the way that you are feeling. Another thing that you can do is just breathe, just pause. Like for real, sometimes you just gotta breathe. Sometimes you just gotta pause, right? They getting on your nerves. They're working your last nerves. You feel like you get ready to lose every little bit of hair that you got. And y'all know I don't got much, right? But pause. Breathe. Take a deep breath. One of the things that I know I personally do, I literally do the whole breathing technique. Breathe, in through your nose 3 seconds, out, hold it for 4 seconds, and breathe out of your mouth for another 3 to 4 seconds, right? Just trying to get myself back to that place of neutral so I'm not out of control, right? So again, become self-awareness. What is it specifically that's making you upset? What is it that is getting on your very last nerve? Number 2, you got to make sure that you breathe, that you literally are doing things to breathe and pause, right? The third thing that you can do, once you get yourself back to that place of neutral where you ain't really out of control, you got to be able to ask yourself the question, okay, let me look at this thing from the other person's perspective. Maybe they just want my attention. Y'all know I got a shadow. His name is Kai. He asks 100,000 questions. I love that dude to the moon and back. But listen, y'all, when I'm trying to focus, when I'm trying to do some things, his questions can become very irritating. And I can just, Kai, just give me 5 minutes. Just let me finish what I'm doing. I can go there because he is working on my very last nerve. But once I recognize what's really going on, become self-aware, once I kind of breathe, woosah, take those moments, then I can really start empathizing and asking myself the question, what is it that Kai really wants from me? And sometimes I recognize Kai just needs 5 minutes of my time. That's it. He just wanted 5 minutes of my time. That's all he wanted. He didn't want much. He just simply wanted 5 minutes of my time. So guess what? Sometimes, even when I don't have the time, I pause and I make the time. Maybe he just wants to go outside and throw football. Just a couple routes. Maybe he just wants to go out to the basketball court in the backyard and just shoot hoops just a little bit, right? So I'm making time for him because all he really needed was 5 minutes from dad, right? And then the last thing I'll just say is we got to make sure that once we can get in that other person's shoes, we have to be able to communicate our feelings. We have to be able to really be able to say, hey, listen, this is how I feel about this. These are the things that are concerning to me. And say those things in a respectful way, right? Clearly communicate your boundaries, clearly communicate your needs, clearly communicate your expectations to that person, and specifically, what is it that's causing you frustration? Many times having an open dialogue can help you and can lead to a better understanding. So, I wasn't going to come on here and share that with y'all, but y'all know your boy's working. So since I'm working, these are the things that I'm working on, right? When people get on your very last nerve, what are some things that you need to do? And I gave you a couple. You got to be self-aware. You got to be able to take a deep breath and pause. You got to be able to have that empathetic lens and understand from that other perspective, what do they really want? And then lastly, you have to be able to communicate and be assertive as to what it is that person is doing that is officially getting on your nerves. So, with that being said, that's all I got for you today. I said I just really wanted to test this thing out, see if it was working, see if I'm, able to get a couple different angles. Y'all know I'm always up to something. I'm always up to something, and I'm up to something because I want to make sure that I can provide the most clear and the best streams for you all, the best content for you all. I want you to get it in a way that's engaging and that you all really can appreciate and value that. So anyways, I hope y'all are having a great week. I hope you're preparing to have a great weekend, and I hope you don't let nobody get on your very last nerve. And then with that being said, that's all I got. I'm out of this thing. I will see y'all. Yeah, when I'm gonna see you? Monday. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. I don't know. I might see you on the weekend, but I'm out. I'm gone. We'll holler.